The angels became the first missionaries of the good news that Jesus was born into our world. We have another very important group of people, the shepherds. And once again, the word shepherd is so beautiful and so deep and enriching that very often we tend to overlook, thinking that the shepherds are only people who were grazing their sheep in the field. But let me explain for you the deeper meanings of the shepherd in the scriptures. This word shepherd and the concept of shepherding is as old as Abraham and found in the very first book of Genesis. You will recall that Joseph had gone in search of his brothers who were grazing in their cattle in the book of Genesis. You will also remember that when the prophet Samuel came to anoint a king for Israel, David was in the fields grazing the sheep. As we know, the most popular and most repeated psalm in the Psalter, Psalm number 23, "The Lord is my shepherd," is one of the most popular songs and most devoted songs of every Christian. In John chapter 10, Jesus himself compares himself to the good shepherd. I am the good shepherd. Shepherds are peace-loving people, protecting, guiding, attending to the needs of their flock. Self-sacrificing, trustworthy, relational people. At the same time, they are tough and hardy, courageous, protective. They have a great endurance, and they are very humble, simple people. God, in a very special way, chose to be the shepherd king of his people, Israel. He invited the prophets and now the bishops, the priests, to be shepherds after his own heart. Shepherds after his own heart. From the word shepherd comes the word pastoral, pasturing, pastor. You remember the famous words of our Holy Father, Pope Francis, who told the priests and the bishops, "You are called to be shepherds after the heart of Jesus. You should be smelling the smell of your sheep." The word shepherd is not simply having some shepherds grazing their fields who came to see Jesus. No, it has got a whole theological meaning when we look at the scriptures. And hence, shepherds were given a very special place in the story of salvation, in the story of Christmas. They were out there in the middle of the night, tending their sheep. The angels visit them and announce the good news to them. And we have this beautiful carol, Mary's boy child. While shepherds watch their flock by night, they see a bright new star. Then hear an angel choir sing. Music seems to come from afar. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new king born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. My dear friends, the shepherds came by night. They saw the little boy king in the manger. It was not a problem for them. They were used to the smell of animals. But they recognized the little boy king and they bowed down in adoration to him, because the shepherds discovered the shepherd and the one who was to be the eternal shepherd. He is the Lamb of God who takes away the sins of the world. Behold the Lamb of God, the shepherd king who shed his blood for you and for me. And in the book of Revelations, wherever the Lamb went, his disciples went after him. And therefore, Jesus, the shepherd king, the good shepherd, who takes us to the green pastures, who takes us to the living waters,